Welcome to your Ethereum News Roundup. Here's your latest for Thursday, February 8th, 2024. Dencun will activate on Ethereum Mainnet on March 13th. Frax unveils its Fraxtal L2 built on the OP stack. Privy releases a mobile SDK. And Taiko commits 1% of its future token supply to Protocol Guild. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Harpy, an on-chain security solution for Ethereum-based wallets. Harpy helps you detect and prevent malicious transactions before they execute, safeguarding your assets from theft in real time. Secure your wallet for free at harpy.io/ETHdaily. In today's All Core Devs call, core developers agreed to schedule the Dencun upgrade on Ethereum Mainnet at Beacon Epoch 269568, which is set to occur on Wednesday, March 13th, 2024 at 1355 UTC. Over the next 2 weeks, client teams will release new client versions that support the Dencun upgrade. Dencun is recognized for introducing a new transaction type known as blob transactions, established through EIP 4844. Also referred to as proto-dank sharding, EIP 4844 represents the first phase towards achieving full data sharding on Ethereum. It lowers data availability costs for rollups, thereby decreasing both transaction fees and disk space requirements. Stablecoin protocol Frax Finance unveiled Fraxtal, its native modular Layer 2 blockchain built on the OP stack. Frax Finance also announced plans for a new FXTL points airdrop. The new chain introduces block space incentives called flocks. Users and developers can earn FXTL points on a per-block basis based on their gas spend. Frax plans to integrate fractal scaling into its rollup. Fraxtal is also part of Optimism's superchain, committing to shared upgrades and public goods funding. Initial infrastructure available on Fraxtal will include FraxScan, Safe, Chainlink, Axelar, and Layer 0. Frax Ether will serve as the chain's native gas token. Privy introduced the Expo SDK, a React-native client library for integrating secure authentication and embedded wallets into mobile apps. Developers can use the SDK to implement Web2 sign-in options like email, SMS, or social logins into their mobile applications. The SDK also supports wallet signing, transaction execution, and wallet recovery. The Expo SDK features cross-client state sync, allowing users to seamlessly access their accounts on both web and mobile devices. Privy is an authentication development tool provider for integrating account abstraction features. The Expo SDK is now available in a production-ready release. And lastly, Taiko committed 1% of its future token supply to Protocol Guild. The commitment comes in honor of the Protocol Guild Pledge, which advocates for new projects to donate 1% of their token supply to the collective of core Ethereum developers. Taiko is an EVM equivalent ZK rollup that is currently live on testnet. Peer-to-peer lending protocol PWN DAO also committed 1% of its token supply to Protocol Guild. In other news, Gitcoin announced the dates for its grants rounds for 2024. Polygon released its Type 1 upgrade to its ZK EVM prover, and Socket introduced ARB incentives. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing on Castbox and following us on X at ETHdaily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.